A top-secret Air Force intelligence report from 1948, classified for nearly 78 years, contains a sentence so unbelievable that many people assumed it had to be fake, but it's real. The report states that intelligence officials concluded mysterious flying objects were, obviously, the result of a high technical skill, which cannot be credited to any presently known culture on Earth. Read that again. Not Soviet, not American, not any known civilization on Earth. And this wasn't written by conspiracy theorists online. This was an official military intelligence document. Tonight, we're diving into one of the strangest declassified UFO files ever released. The mysterious 45 planets study, and why the world in 1948 may have witnessed something far beyond human technology. To understand why this document matters, you have to understand the year it was written. It's 1948. World War II had just ended. The Cold War had begun. The United States and Soviet Union were racing to build new technologies. Radar systems were improving. Rocket science was exploding. Nuclear weapons had entered history. And then people across Europe started seeing impossible objects in the sky. Not lights, not stars, not weather balloons. Objects moving at extreme speeds, changing direction suddenly, appearing on radar, and sometimes crashing into lakes without leaving debris behind. The sightings became so widespread that Sweden gave them a name, the Ghost Rockets. Thousands of witnesses reported them. Military officials tracked them. Pilots saw them. Intelligence agencies investigated them. And what terrified governments most was that nobody knew what they were. Not even after extensive analysis. During 1946 and the years that followed, Sweden became the center of one of the largest UFO waves. More than 2,000 sightings were reported. Witnesses described cigar-shaped objects flying silently across the sky. Some moved like missiles. Others maneuvered in ways no known aircraft could. And here's where it gets strange. Several objects reportedly crashed into lakes. Military teams searched for wreckage underwater and found nothing. No debris, no metal. At first, officials suspected Soviet missile testing. The Soviets had captured German V-2 rocket technology after the war. But Swedish intelligence eventually ran into a major problem. The observed flight behavior didn't fully match known rocket capabilities. Some objects accelerated too quickly. Some appeared to hover. These things might not belong to any known nation on Earth. Now, we arrive at the document itself, an Air Force intelligence report from 1948. For decades, it remained hidden. But now, the report is fully public. And buried inside is the sentence everyone is talking about. The report states that officials believe the objects were, obviously, the result of a high technical skill which cannot be credited to any known culture. That line sounds modern, like something from a Pentagon hearing. But this was written nearly 80 years ago. This was before the moon landing, stealth aircraft, or AI. Humanity had barely entered the jet age. Now, does this sentence prove aliens? No, the document never says extraterrestrials directly, but it is explosive. The officials believed the technology exceeded human production. This is why it's going viral today. Where does the 45 planets study come in? Researchers digging through archives began connecting multiple Cold War discussions. Some references pointed towards speculative theories about civilizations beyond Earth during an era when astronomy was evolving. Today, we know there are billions of planets, but in the 1940s, discussing intelligent life elsewhere was considered fringe, yet behind classified doors. Governments were quietly studying phenomena they couldn't explain publicly. The 45 planets idea represents an era where military intelligence, fear, and speculation all collided. Either way, the mystery never fully disappeared. This story matters in 2026 because the conversation has changed. The Pentagon has acknowledged unexplained phenomena. Military pilots have recorded objects performing impossible maneuvers. Congress has held hearings. Whistleblowers have testified. People are revisiting old files with completely new eyes. Humanity encountered something genuinely unknown, something advanced, something intelligent, not originating from any known culture. That possibility is what keeps people obsessed. What if they knew more than they admitted? Even governments with radar and scientists sometimes looked at the skies and had absolutely no idea what they were seeing. So, what do you think? Secret technology, hysteria, or evidence of something beyond Earth? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for the next investigation. Because the universe still holds secrets we haven't even begun to understand.